Peru have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a good cross. Bit of a misjudgment. Out to the right. That is lovely. Cucurella. Llorente. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. And he won't reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Oyarzabal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Quality ball. Ball's played through. This might spell... And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cucurella with the clearance. Spread out to the left. Cross into the box. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Kubasi.
Rodri.
Pedri.
Rodri.
And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Llorente. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's played forward. Nico Williams chasing after it. Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. That's very neat. Now it's Pedri. Williams. Fabian Ruiz takes a shot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper's dealt with that. Deftly away.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Carrillo. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Llorente. Yamal. And he's cut it out. Tries a measured ball. Llorente gets over and intercepts.
Eric Garcia.
Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Nice control. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. That's really well manoeuvred. Andre Carrillo. It's Carrillo! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Physical challenge. Mikel Oyarzabal. Zambrano shifted upfield. And here's Carrillo. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Eric Garcia, gently done. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz tries to thread one through. Now it's Pedri. And here's the chance to counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
Played towards the other side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Oyarzabal. Llorente. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Yamal. And back to the keeper they go.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella.
Eric Garcia.
Pedri.
Rodri.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. There will be a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. Oyarzabal.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Yamal.
Peru have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Carrillo. Great ball if he can get there. Pedri.
Rodri.
Williams. Cucurella.
Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz.
Williams. He slings it in. It's well blocked and back out it comes.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Cucurella. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Williams. Williams' cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And the counter is on. Yamal. He is through here. Referee's given a throw. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Looks to the other side. That has been cut short. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Referee has just said play on. Well, they could break here. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, great play! And here's Carrillo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played with finesse. Oh, that's neat. His shapes to shoot! That's tidy. Can he deliver? And the shot! And that's aimed into the middle. Eric Garcia can get it clear. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eric Garcia has given away a free kick. And here's Carrillo. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Zambrano gets good distance on it. Over to the left. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Now who's going to be first to this?
Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Nico Williams. Pedri. And it's Cucurella. He's shifting through the gears here. Cucurella, back when it goes. Williams, Nico Williams, tries a cross. So who's he picking out? There are a few waiting for it. Oyarzabal, played out to the right. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nico Williams. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Caresses it through. Eric Garcia makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Zambrano tries to clear. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Yamal. Oyarzabal tries to dink it through. Oh, good spread. Looking for a decent ball in. They get a throw in. Kubasi gets it away. Pedri wins the duel this time. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams.
Fabian Ruiz. Now that's well seen too. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Kubasi. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Played in with purpose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mikel Oyarzabal, and he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Yamal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cucurella getting this one clear. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Pedri. Cucurella. Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it away. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Oyarzabal opts to play it back. And he's heaved it away. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. Rodri. And here's Llorente. And here's Yamal. Llorente. And here's Pedri. Oh, what a pass! Andre Carrillo. And it's lofted through here. Oh, super find. Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. Llorente. He's found a way through. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Peru can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal.
And he's surging through.
Great defending, strong and determined. Andre Carrillo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Carrillo. And that's a good ball. Showing good feet. Can he finish? Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Rodri. Kubasi. Llorente. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Ruiz.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Rodri. Nico Williams. Spread out to the left. That's good play. Over to the left.
In once more.
And it's hoisted clear. Receives it in a good position here.
Out to the left it goes.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that has been clubbed away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. Searching pass he's played there. Short changes him with that pass. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now it's Williams. And he's on a charge. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Very nicely done. And here's Pedri. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams spread out to the left. Over to the left. Andre Carrillo. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a good... tries a shot! Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Can he get onto this? Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella, aim forwards. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oyarthabal. Fabian Ruiz. Goes for the shot! It's really well cleared. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Cucurella. Here's Oyarthabal, Pedri. Great work on the overlap. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely bit of skill. Chance to play it in. And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Ruiz. Cleared away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's onto it in a flash. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fabian Ruiz. Peru still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. Llorente. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Almost an hour gone. And here's Carrillo. He's there to get rid.
Spain will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Cuts out the pass. Andre Carrillo. Advincula forwards and with intent. Andre Carrillo. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Carrillo. Out to the right, and it's played in, and it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chance! He scores! Right back in the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. Abraham attempts a clearance, and it's Pedri. Out towards the flank.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Eric Garcia. Pedri. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eric Garcia. Played back to the goalkeeper. Unai Simon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. Cucurella. And here's Pedri. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So what can they make of this? Strong running down that left flank. Proves too strong. Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Pedri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia played out towards the right wing. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's run loose here. Now it's Carrillo. Chooses to go back. It's Carrillo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And here's Carrillo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Andre Carrillo. Up he goes! Eric Garcia gets it clear. Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Advincula gets into some space. And it's Carrillo. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Pedri. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Llorente hurtling down that right flank. Rodri. Into the last quarter of an hour. Thinks one through. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank.
Carrillo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal, who does have an assist to his name, moved on forwards.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Rodri. Llorente. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Williams. And that's a throw-in. And it's Cucurella. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Abraham is there and he can get that clear. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Williams.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Tries to get it clear. Peru have got it back and they'll have another go. Kubasi. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Advincula with the clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Is onto it in a flash. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Andre Carrillo.
Peru have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Big chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And he's there to clear it. Crosses it in here. Cucurella. He's having a shot! Cucurella getting this one clear.
Peru really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Eric Garcia. Oh, some tackle that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a good run down the left.
Cucurella. And it's Carrillo. Peru are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Five minutes left on the clock. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out to the left it goes. That has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Fabian Ruiz.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella.
Now it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Lovely feet. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Fabian Ruiz. Oyarzabal. No way through, so back it comes. And he decides to cross it. He can get that clear. Rodri. Llorente. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Kubasi.
Eric Garcia.
Kubasi.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Calmly anticipates. Oyarzabal. Llorente makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's come loose. And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Peru were brave in standing up to much-fancied opponents, and this can be a real source of confidence and a date to remember now.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señores,